Hey guys, we back. And I got cut off. But that was the end of that song. So I'm coming back with the second song. Um, Basically, this song is called Finally. And this song popped up in my feed randomly like 2 weeks ago, and I never listened to it. At first, I thought, because the people that wrote this song is a group named Chemistry. But remember when Chem first came out with his first album, it was called Chemistry too? But see, the way that they spell chemistry is KHEM. History. Chem spelled it KEM. History. Okay? So, it's a song called Final. Anybody else excited? Because that means that something's finally happening. And what happened is these men are coming to the realization that you came into their life in an unexpected and unusual way that they were not looking for. I know how it happened for my kingdom spouse. I do. And if I was to flip seats with him, I probably wouldn't have recognized it either. That the way it happened was unusual. It was simple but acute. And sometimes it's the simplest things that are the truest things. But the song starts off the way that you came into my life. And then their eyes becoming open. A lot of these men, I'm going to be real with you. A lot of these men, for a long time, they've been singing you. Whether, if it's anything the way that the Lord has put my spouse in front of me, it's probably whether you have a social media platform, whether you're on social media just to be on social media, whether you cross their paths on a regular basis, whether the Lord's been putting your name in their ear consistently, in front of their face consistently, putting your name in the air to them. And by that I mean this. You ever be watching something and you think you heard something, but you know that wasn't what you heard? Because for what the person said, it wouldn't have sounded like what you heard. But because they said it so fast or they said it so slow, it sounded exactly like what you thought it was. Meaning they said it fast enough that maybe two words came together at once, creating that sound. That's what it was. This is how God's been speaking to them. I remember when it came down to my kingdom spouse, I would be working on certain things and I would go to post what I was working on my social media page, and immediately something on his page would pop up directly in front of my face. I'd be like, oh my God, what in the world is this? That's probably how you've been popping up to your spouse. And they're like, who the heck is this person? Why they keep following? Like, it's like you weren't following them, but it was like you were following them. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the way it happened for me. So the way you came into their life kind of took them by surprise. In them seeing you, and I've heard people like Stephanie P and some other people say this, that when they saw you, their hearts were affected in such a way that didn't make sense to them, and it scared them because of the fact that, wait, I don't know this person. And why do I feel this way about this person? I do not even know. This isn't right. Something is wrong here. And depending on what kind of people that they were involved in and with at the time, because we know a lot of people get caught up with what you call it? Witchcraft, New Age, tarot cards, psychics. I lie to you not, I was watching the news this morning and they had a what you call it? those mental intuitive people that was trying to contact somebody damn dog. I was like, what? It's out there. It is so prevalent. So they probably sit up there like, oh, this must be some type of something being done to me. This feels unnatural, and it feels unreal, and this feels wrong. So I'm gonna ignore it. And because of how strong it was, they ignored it. But they couldn't ignore it. It was impossible because their heart was unable to ignore it, but for so long, because it kept coming up, just like it kept coming up for you. Even it was so prevalent that you would sit there and be like, this is just plain daggone weird. It's like, where is this coming from? For real? It's everywhere. What is this? And if it was as everywhere for them as it was for you, ooh, them people was like, somebody must be doing something to me, because this is weird. Especially if they were involved or around people that did stuff like that. And it's like, okay. Or under the influence of other things. And if they were under the influence of other things, they probably thought they was just plain tripping. Okay? So, moving forward. Some of them never knew that they could love a person as heavily, as much, as intensely. Have you ever felt love in your heart for somebody that was so intense that it's like it could make you cry? It could be like, it's just intense, and it's love. It's not infatuation. It's a love feeling. It's a at home feeling. And the at homeness is coming from the love of God in you. And they had to reconnect to God to truly be able to feel it. And the intensity of that feeling was hard for them to even focus. So they would try to avoid you at all costs due to the fact that they can't even function with that feeling. Because that's how intense it was. It's like, oh my goodness. I can't even do nothing. I got to get out of this headspace. I'm not going to be able to get nothing done. Right. So, continuing. They've come to a point that they feel like they need you right there. Because I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. I'm gonna tell you legitimately what I'm feeling. I feel like with what attacks have been happening to them, your level of prayer that the Lord is giving them wisdom of that you've been praying, they realize, whoa, when she's praying and you're telling me that she's praying, these attacks are lighter. I can't feel them when she's praying. So I need her near me all the time. I don't care what do I got to do to get to her, because whatever's happening to me, I can't be away from her, because whatever she's doing is helping me. You understand what I'm saying? So with whatever you're doing in prayer, it's assisting their struggle and making it easier. They're like, oh, no. I come to recognition that this is getting better when she praying, and you showing me she praying, and I spiritually can tell I got to get with her. I'm not going to be all right until I get with her. I'm not even going to be able to rest until I get with her. Remember the scripture that talked about Xerxes? He could not sleep until he did what Esther said. This man can't sleep. He needs you lying next to him, because that's the only way he's going to be able to get no rest at all. It's like, because God's been pushing them and circumstances have been affecting them, that they're like, okay, I'm gonna come. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, whatever it is, God, you need to stop it. Make it stop. Make it stop. Okay? So, You have opened up their heart in such a way that has caused them to change their perspective, their viewpoint, the way that their life has been going. You've helped them see the wrongs and to right them. And they realize they haven't always been the type of man that should have been in your life. I am thinking of another song. Ooh, I might be back in a minute because it's the LL Cool J song that I've been listening to lately. Love You Better. You remember that one? I think I'm gonna do that one next. Yeah, they come into that realization. So I'm coming back for the next part of this. Catch this. They never thought that they would ever know a person that scared them to the level that you do. And now I know another song. I've been thinking about this song for a couple of days, and I'm going to do the lyrics on that one. It's Fantasia's Bad Girl. See, these men been out here looking for the physically attractive, sexually glamorous, glamified, all this bad girl, right? And that's what they got. And that person tore their whole areas up. But you scare them in a different way because you contend with everything in them that's wrong. And you're that person that puts them through a spiritual gym. That you're going to make them spiritually fight. And you put them through a workout that they were not expecting to have to go through. And that part scares them. So I'm going to come back with that one too. Anyway, coming back with the next part. Here's a good part. Because the verse repeated. You know how the song do. But it comes back with, finally I found you. I've been searching. Okay. Some of y'all about to be found. You know how I know you're about to be found? Let me explain something to you. I've been seeing 528 all over the place. 528 means to meet. To meet face to face. You are about to have a meeting. 345 is an appointment. I have been seeing appointment all over the place. As well as we always associate 1010 with something bad. 1010 is also an appointment. Appointment, advisement, counsel, conversation. These men have been getting advisement, counsel, have been working something out. I saw a video by a woman called Cherise J. And in it, she was talking about these men have come to the point that they're ready. They're at that point that everything, all the plans been made, everything's been complete, all said and done. They just need to, when I tell you the words that have been coming to me about these men are ready to come forward. And I'm talking about, we've all been hearing, oh, he's on his way to you. 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 Yeah, we all heard it. We probably so tired of the broken record. Oh, he's en route. He's en route. No, 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 no more. That ain't the one. This time it's like, oh, no. If you receive a phone call on your phone, I'm going to need for you to get ready because you might be walking out the door in about 5 minutes. That's how serious I am right now. If you ain't packed, you better be packed. If you ain't ready to go, you better be ready to go. If it's time to go, if you need a scripture in relation to this, please go read Genesis 24. When Isaac and Rebecca first met. Okay? Be fully ready and prepared because it's about time to get up out of here. Let me explain something to you. I have been seeing the commercial for the Apple phone check-in where the daughter's driving off to go to college and the guy singing in the commercial says it's time to say goodbye, and then it's a time to say hello. It's time to say goodbye to the season that you're in. All right, get ready to say goodbye. Say bye. Why? Because he found you. I found you. I found you. I found you. I also have been hearing ocean ocean something. The song Take Me Back to Your Place. Location by Khaled. I already did a review of both of them songs. They are en route to you. When I say ETA is any moment now, I mean that. I mean that. At any moment, you could get a knock on your door. Why am I saying that? 844 means they're coming in their own reconnaissance. 909. They are operating in a phase of they are lowly on a donkey, meaning they have come to a place, they have reached the end of themselves and they know they need to come to you. That's it. That's all. It's one of those scenarios that they are going to suck up their pride, put their big boy pants on, and they're going to come to you and face you like a man. Because they know it's time to talk. They know it's time to talk. And they're going to do it quickly. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Because their suffering it either will not stop or only will stop when they come into agreement to do exactly what God told them to do. Obedience is better than sacrifice, and they've been dealing with a whole heck of a lot of sacrifice. So now they've come to the point of, okay, I'm obedient. What you need? What you need? What you need me to do? I'm going to do exactly what you need. And that means coming to you and doing exactly what God told them to do. As quickly as God told them to do it. Okay? So, coming back to the next phase of the song. They know that they have found their queen in you. You're the one that's about to be crowned. Esther, get ready. Because they know that you are queen. They know nothing compared to you. Nothing that they have experienced in any other relationship compared to you. Period. Whether they met you or they didn't meet you. But you took the assignment to pray for them. And because you took the assignment to pray for them, they had people in their life. They could probably have asked these people to boldly pray for them. And these people, one, probably didn't know how to pray. So they prayed them surface prayers. You know them surface prayers. It's like, I'm going to pray for you. I pray for you. And then pray that prayer that take like less than 10 seconds prayer. Or if they do pray for them, that you know the one that don't do nothing. But we the ones that be up in the prayer closet for about 3 hours, break, cut, destroy. How many scriptures do I need to apply to this situation? God, let me have a serious conversation with you about what's going on in this man's life so that we can make sure that things are getting destroyed. In our prayer closet. In our prayer chair. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, and in that case, that there is an element that they're like, no. I need her. Her. I only want her. I'm hooked. I'm sold. That's it. That's the only one. So they know nothing compares to you. And as I was listening to the end, they said looking all over the world, I came to the realization I did a word called Atlas. They about to take you around the world traveling. If they can do it, they gonna do it. They want, with all that they had to go through, they ready to just go. So as soon as the Lord allows them, that's exactly what they're going to do. What I don't know is whether you will end up in an isolation season or y'all going to be on the run because y'all going to be out here traveling here, there, all over the world, here, there. My caveat, if this man want to take you around the world, I need you to listen to me carefully. Before you travel into any other country, I'm going to need you to pray. I'm going to need you to pray over who, where, the people that you're going to come into contact with, and especially what you're going to eat. Because certain countries and continents have specific things. I even remember a pastor saying that he went to other continents and they had to bring their own chefs with their own food because certain food, things that you would eat here, the makeup of them there due to the soil, due to the content, due to all that kind of stuff, you would think, oh, apple here is a same. Apple here compared to apple over there, it could kill you or it could be healthier than the one that you eat. You see what I mean? Some got parasites, some got all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to need you to pray as well because you're a prayer warrior. I'm assuming we got prayer warriors on here. Raise your hand if you're a prayer warrior. That there's principalities, dark powers, and forces that when you come into that area, that all hell will break loose if you start praying over there. For them. Because you started praying. And that may be the point. But some of you are going to be there for reasons. Some of you are going to be there for specific encounters with people. You need to pray about who you're supposed to encounter, how you're supposed to encounter them, and being in the right. Because I'm going to tell you something that happened to somebody that was a leader that I used to know. When she went on a cruise, she started praying on that boat. That boat rocked it rocked to the equivalent of what I could imagine a modern time. When Jesus was on the boat and all the disciples was in there trying to figure out why is this boat rocking, or when Jonah was on the boat and the boat was going through a storm and they were trying to figure out what in the world. I tell you, she was on a regular cruise and everybody on the boat was saying, we have never experienced turbulence in the waters like this, like ever. Why? Because she was getting up in the middle of the night and walking the dock, the top deck, and praying to the wind. The marine spirits was pissed. You need to pray before you go out of any country or into any country. Heard a pastor say he drove through a state, and because he forgot to spiritually pray and warn spiritually that he was driving through, he was sick as a dog the whole time because he didn't pray before he left. He said he was sick the whole time he drove through, and then came to realization, oh, I forgot to pray and say that I wasn't here to pray about anything. I'm just driving through.